Okie dokie, I am back. I was sitting down there after it took me about 2 hours, 2.5 hours. I did clean some chicken and shrimp. So I watched a movie while I was doing that. So I would say, because the movie was like 1 hour and 35 minutes. And I sit down and ate me a little snack after I finished that. And I said, oh man, is that late? Let me get out here and do what I need to do. So while I was sitting there, I think I made a mention it why I was doing the other, before I left, had already decided what I was going to do. I said I was going to use some floral wire, but I didn't use floral wire. I had some iron zip ties, and they gave me another idea. So attach a zip tie, especially after it's about a 14 or 16 inch zip tie. So I say, you know, I use zip ties for everything anyway. And this is my first time doing a wreath. So I drove my zip tie. This is a handy dandy little tool too. I use this all the time. It's very handy. This is why I put most of my, most of my signs on when I'm putting a hole in it. But so I attached these zip ties to each side. You know, all I had was the bottom. So I am going to do zip ties, and I'm not going to close it all the way because I want it evenly on both sides, so it won't be more on one side than the other. So I didn't attach this to any of the grapevine. So let me go ahead and attach it this side to the grapevine. But I just wanted to test it before I make a permanent attachment. So I was able to do that. Now it will be on permanently. I told you I'm very limited. I hate using hot glue all the time because hot glue just makes a total mess. And that's just, when doing craft, that's kind of my least favorite thing to do, is use hot glue. So if I can get away with it, I get away with doing the hot glue. And so I'm just closing it up as I go, because each time you close it up, it's going to move to the side. And you want to put a wide enough hole in it so you won't make a hole in your pumpkin. Don't put the hole so close up into where, I think I'm gonna leave it like that because I don't want to stretch it. It's there, it's not going anywhere. But you don't want to close it up too tight. So I am just gonna cut it, that zip tie, and all of your flowers and stuff gonna hide where the zip tie is, and where you don't have to just cut it all the way to the end. So, and now we got to do something with this. Y'all, I may put this on my door. I might just put this on my door because I have a fall sign. It's almost time to take it out now. It's looking like fall days. So I am, see, it ain't going nowhere. Now I'm going to take this down, but I will put it back up so you can see the final. But I want to get this. Oh, I didn't even have to use two zip ties. Now I'm going to wrap this, just wrap this around my grapevine. Yeah, if I can get away with using hot glue, I do. I prefer sometimes to use my little skillet for my glue. On top of that, it leaves such a mess. Or maybe I just don't know how to use a glue gun properly or something. It just don't all the time work for me. I had forgot almost. I'm sitting down there about to turn to another movie. About to enjoy another movie. Also, if you haven't seen this movie on Tubi, go and watch it. The Wrong One. If you go to if you're on my, I don't think I put it on VK3, but it's on Louisa Bell. I think it's The Wrong One. It starts out as like a little comedy. I said, oh, I ain't gonna like this movie because I don't like too many comedies. I don't laugh a lot at everything because everything ain't funny to me. So it's hard to make me laugh when I'm watching a comedy or something. And I'm just sitting down there cleaning my shrimp and stuff and just leaving it on. Kept rewinding back to understand where they were saying, or I wasn't paying attention because my husband trying to talk and I'm trying to get into the movie. But as I was sitting there, it got better and better. I said, what? But you got to watch it if you like a little bit of drama, comedy, and horror. You would never know the movie's going to turn out that way. So, it was very interesting, but I didn't really like the way it ended. I didn't like it all the way it ended. Because I would have ended that guy. Oh, we supposed to be making a bow. I didn't even get my ribbon out. But let me go ahead and get my ribbon out. And while I'm looking for a ribbon, go ahead and just admire the wreath a little bit more. Tell me how you like it. So I'm going to sit it right here. Y'all see that pumpkin ain't going nowhere. So it ain't going nowhere. Let me get some ribbon to match whatever. get it right one day. I went back there looking for a solid orange. And I said, I got all these fall colors. Because I'm going to tell you, for me, if you not looking too hard and just happen to walk up on some ribbons, the color white and orange is hard to find for me. Okay, so we're gonna put this on the side and let's make our ribbon. As you know, like I said, most of my creations is done as I go along. So I'm gonna leave the hot glue gun on because you never know what you might need. Okay, and thank y'all for joining, by the way. Now I'm gonna bring you down a little bit further. I had you up a little higher when I was making the wreath. But now we're gonna make, and y'all can see I still got on my apron when I was cleaning. So let's go ahead and do this. I don't know what I'm gonna start with, what I'm gonna use. I like both of these patterns. They are so pretty. And all of these patterns, matter of fact, sunflower and leaves. So I'm for sure gonna use this one. I was trying to find a solid color, but none of my fall colors are solid. This is more solid than any of them. And I gotta use, I think I'm gonna use that. It have left natural burlap in it. And this have a pumpkin on it, but I don't know whether I have any more of this pattern in the back and how much I can use off of there. If you don't mind, let me go back and look. Y'all just can't imagine how much ribbon I have. So I'm gonna go back there and look and see, do I see another one like this? I might just have to make my last loop out of that one. I know I have enough for that last loop. And I'm not gonna go too dramatic. I am going to for sure use this one. And I never used this pattern. We got a little bitty stuff in there I can use. And I can use this one. I'm just gonna mix them up. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna go back there and look for another piece. I'm just gonna mix all of these up. I don't know. Like I told you, I'll be doing stuff as I go along. So just follow me. And let me get, I'm gonna need a zip tie. Let me just get two, just to be safe. Okay, now, I don't want this too long. Like I told you, I'm gonna put it here. Just have a nice little, it can hang a little bit, or either I can put it in the middle. But I think I'm gonna make some 12-inch tails. Let's make some 12-inch tails. I picked this ribbon up at Hobby Lobby. Most of my ribbons, this came from Hobby Lobby, or I I don't buy too much of ribbon at Hobby Lobby because they don't have a good brand of ribbons. But you know, when they have good brands, it's be like the fall season or the Christmas seasons. That's when they have good brands. But you go there any other time, in their ribbon sections, they don't have good ribbons. So most of my ribbons I get from Hobby Lobby be seasonal. This came from Dollar Tree. This came from Dollar Tree. And I think this may have came from either Craft Outlet or Hobby Lobby. Seasonal. I don't buy any ribbons there unless it's seasonal. That's the only time you're going to find some good quality ribbons. So, I think I'm going to make since I have so many ribbons, I think I'm gonna make a big one. It's going to be a big one. I'm going to do the 8-inch. When I finish, it'll be a little bit off from the inches. So, that's what I say, 8 inches, but it'd be down maybe a ½ inch from where I wanted it to be. I don't get that part. And I have measurements right here. And I'm just gonna make 2 loops since I have so many, see that's about 7.5. So many ribbons, I'm just gonna make, see how it stands up? Now that's a good quality ribbon. And I noticed another thing about my whites. You have to really, really, really work with your whites a lot. So that's a little bit over 70, so I got to bring that out just a tad bit. It's a little below 7. Nope. I mean 8. That's what I meant. 8, y'all, not 7. Because I said I was going to go 8. But I'll be trying to get them as even as possible. How y'all doing today? Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it very much. Okay. That's about where I want it. Don't forget to follow, like, and share if you're watching me on Facebook and Instagram. If you're watching me on YouTube or my website, don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, please. My channel and my website. VK3 Wreath and Things. All of my platforms mostly are VK3 Wreath and Things, except Belle Louisa and Louisa Belle Universe. And please share. Share, 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 share. Sharing is caring. Okay, that's one down. So what we're going to put underneath there, this will be the first time that I'm not using a solid color. So we're going to use, let's go ahead with this one. They all fall leaves, and let's see, do we have enough? I've been not gauging what I have very good when it comes to meshing ribbons, but we about 7.5 here, so let's go 6.5. Nope, that ain't 6.5 for sure. Now that's 6.5. I just don't get it. I don't think I'll be pulling mine. pulling my ribbon out enough. So that's about 6.5. I love this ribbon. It's such a good quality. Sometimes I pull my ribbons up and see that they meet each other. So now, if Hobby Lobby can get this seasonal quality ribbon like this, why can't they have it all seasons? I don't get it. Because I definitely don't buy no ribbons from them unless it's seasonal. And then they have about 40% off. See, they have spring on here. Now, I may not use that because I did get this in the spring. So, and this one have fall on it. So I use that. I'm going to put that spring aside because that is kind of bright to be fall. And of course, I'm going to use a pumpkin. So let's go with this. I know this is fall. This came from Dollar Tree. So it have more orange than natural burlap. So I'm going to set this one aside. I don't want all that burlap. So, and this is very quality too. For to say you only pay $1.25 for it. Now I had this a while. So this may be the dollar before Dollar Tree started charging $1.25. Went up. I hated them when they went up too. And I noticed Hobby Lobby is changing a lot too. They bringing their stuff little by little down to 40% off. But the one good thing about it, but I still don't like it. Now I'm gonna go 5.5 on this one. I still don't like the idea of them going to 40%, even though it be 40% every day on the mesh. Now I don't too much buy a lot of my mesh from Hobby Lobby either. I get most of my mesh from Craft Outlet. That's my main place I get my mesh. It's more quality. So that's 5.5 that I'm going now. Yep, I don't buy a lot of mesh. Now, in case of an emergency, I go to Hobby Lobby if that's the last place I need to go to get me some quick mesh. But their ribbon, they have horrible ribbon. Now, I may buy burlap there sometime when they had it for 50% off. I go and get me some burlap because they have good quality burlap. But it's expensive. You just don't know how much you'll be saving until you see something go up. Like Dollar Tree and Hobby Lobby. And I don't like the way they name their inventory in Hobby Lobby either. It'd be hard to, I don't know who is doing their inventory in McDonald's. Well, whoever, because I be doing it online. I don't know who does it online, but they need to start naming stuff the right name. I mean, if you come up with mesh, you may come up with a table or something. It's just that bad. So, I wished I had a solid color though. You know what? I do have a solid color of yellow. So I'm gonna put a yellow in here. I may have yellow gold. So bear with me. So that's all I'm thinking I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this at my little center. Which one did I have for the center? I didn't have much. It must have been this one. So let me get see, can I get a yellow and throw it in there? Oh, I went back there and thought I was just gonna reach and get my yellow. It wasn't where I was put it. That's why I need to organize too. So, and I'm thinking about this, but this material, I'm not too happy with it. But I'm gonna go ahead with the solid yellow. And then I might just put this on my door or on my website. Now that's something I got to figure out what I'm gonna do, because I'm in love with this wreath, and I want to put my fall sign out there, and I have to make a bow for, let's go, that was 5.5, so let's go 4.5. Be hard to tell. This looks like the right. I didn't know it was so late. I got up by 9:30, but I exercised for a good little minute today. that's where the time went. And making this wreath, but don't seem like I've been on this wreath that long. It's so hard to tell. Oh, this look like the right side. No, it don't. This is the right size. I am just gonna guide this. I was about to. I say, nah, let me go and do it the right way. Go ahead and get my measurements the right way. So my husband is in there cooking now. I think I heard him come down them stairs. So all the meat is clean, you know, men's. Maybe some men's. I'm just talking about my husband right now. I don't think he clean his meat and stuff. Well, I ain't gotta be saying all that online, but it's true. That's why I had to get in there and clean it. Everybody know how Bama likes her meat. I had to help him out because he wanted to cook for me. He said, what day you want me to cook for you? I had some zucchini that I was going to make my spaghettis and meatballs. And I said, because what today is Friday? He brought that to my attention Wednesday. And then I say, I am going to go ahead and use those zucchinis before they go bad so I can make my meatballs, because I don't eat spaghettis with my meatballs. I don't know what I did with that pan. And, but I didn't wind up doing it because I was in my yard yesterday and we wind up eating pizza. So that's what happened. So my zucchinis are still in there, but when I felt them, they still looking strong, you know, before they go bad. So I guess, but you know, I don't eat leftovers too many days before I'm sick of it. Now, tomorrow I might eat, because when he cooks a lot. We put a lot of meat in it. And so Friday and Saturday be good enough for me. And then maybe I can go ahead and eat my zucchini and make some meatballs. But he be eating all his food for like the most 3-4 days, because he make a big pot of it. But I eat tomorrow, and the next day I will be tired of eating it. This color zip tie seems more, these are commercial, so I'm going to use a commercial zip tie when I'm trying to lift up all of these things. It's a lot to lift up to keep it in control. And this zip tie is kind of wiggly, so it's not commercial. Like, I don't forget where I got those from. I got these zip ties from Walmart. All way over there in the hardware section where they had all the commercial stuff. And I got some from somewhere else too. I just walked in the store. I forgot what it was. Like I told you, I just go in the store, and if I see something, I always know I can use it at a later date. So I got these from somewhere else. The orange ones. I don't forgot where it was. It may have been when I was on vacation. I picked up some because I did a lot of shopping when I went on vacation. These little stores. Where's my wire cutters? Are they hiding? I thought I put them up. Let's see. I don't know what I did with it. I don't know what I did with them. These just as good as the other ones. Oh, these are really commercial. Look how hard. Oh, it's taking. I've been a tore my ribbon apart. Now what did I do with them? Sometimes, let's see, is these little ones any better? Yeah, now see, these are the little mini ones are better than these other ones, for sure. So I'm just gonna leave them out here. I mean, I would never, I had said never last time when I got them, I would never get any more wire cutters from Hobby Lobby. But I did. I wanted to try them again and see if was it any better. And it wasn't. So I know I won't buy any more wire cutters from Hobby Lobby. That's my second pair. And it seemed like I done had them for years because they come, you buy them, they already dull. It is what it is. And they don't never have those on sale. Scissors too, that go for scissors too. I won't buy any more. What them expensive scissors. I think I keep them in my garden tools. Oh, here it go. These scissors, very expensive. But I bought these from Walmart. They cut way better. You're going to pay all that money for scissors. I tried sharpening them. I tried cleaning them. They just didn't work. And you notice I don't have to burn the ends. I probably would have to burn the ends of this one to keep that burlap from fraying anymore. But you notice I didn't do the seasonal ones because they are good quality ribbons. But now I can, after I finish this, I have other things I need to be done, but sometimes you just say forget it and you just want to relax. And that's what I'm gonna do. Go up, take me a shower, and just get ready for my delicious meal my husband is cooking. Now I'm doing this one because I saw a little something, but normally you don't have to burn the ends of that one. And this is September now. I just got to get ready to get packed up because you remember that festival that I'm going to be at the Tanger Outlet in Locust Grove. So if you're in that area, the surrounding area of Locust Grove, Georgia, come on out. We're going to be out there on the 17th. I am, but they got a lot of little festivals going on in that area. I think the whole month of September, they have different, I'm going to be in the Harvest Festival. That's why you see me making all these fall wreaths. And I think all I'm going to take out there is fall, Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Christmas. Fall, Halloween, Christmas. That's enough. But, let me just get all of these out the way. And when you're doing craft, it just accumulates so much of trash. I have a big trash can in here. Even though my son forgot to bring it out Wednesday for the trash, it is really full. It accumulates so much of trash. Sometimes I just sweep stuff on the floor and then just sweep it up with a dustpan or something. It'll get it up. I am going to make a different type of a bow with you one of these days. I know several ways, but this is one of my favorite. Sometimes you just stick with your favorites like you don't know no other way. But I'm going to do another way with you one day. But this is my favorite. I got stuck on this one. Now let's bring our wreath back up. Let's bring this up first. I don't know what happened to my chain that went with this thing. I used to use this for pictures. Bring that back up. Make sure it's even. And lift you back up. Okay, now, I know my bow is huge. It's huge. What I might have to do is cut some of my tails off. I might have to cut some of these tails off to about right here. So this bow can just not take away from any other things. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut this off. Let's do that. I don't want it to take away from my wreath. I did that wrong, y'all. Did that wrong. Okay, that should be good enough. And don't be scared to use up. Don't be scared to use up your ribbon. You may say I'm wasting ribbons, but I be looking more for the look. And you don't have to worry about getting your ribbon exact same size either. It looked a little bit sometimes better to be, what's that word? What is the word I'm looking for? Tapered, I would say. I'm gonna nip this in the bud right away because I can see it's trying to fray. And this one too. Now I think I bought that chevron ribbon like a few years ago. But I just keep it until I get ready to need it. I'm gonna do a reel one day on all of my ribbons back there. My husband bought 2 big shells from Lowe's or Home Depot, one of them, just for my ribbons. And I go to Sam's and buy a lot of ribbons too. Sam's and Craft Outlet, but here lately, I've been buying all of my ribbons from Sam's. They have 50 yards. For it used to be $6.99. I think they done went up to $7.99 this year. But that's where most of my ribbons come from. 50 yards, you can go a long ways with 50 yards. Now 10 yards or 20 yards, like how many yards this is? And this is, most time I don't buy the full price from Hobby Lobby. I never buy full price off anything. like craft wise. Now this was $8.99, and I think I had this last year before they started doing the 40%. So I paid half of $9 for this. And this is how many yards? 10 yards. They don't last long. You might can get 2 good ribbons out of that. So 50 yards go a long, long ways. And you buy it in other stores. That's why I buy my 50 yards in Sam's. You're going to pay about $30, maybe 40 for 50 yards of ribbon. Now, let's go back up here. Alright, so I want to sit it right in that little corner. I got to pull it out, so I make sure I don't tie it to this stand. And but you can always fluff them out as when you get it on here. And you want to do it tight. Let me go in between some of these branches. And you want it where it don't move around. And you want them tails to go down. You don't want them tails covering up your. And what I might do, I might just cut a little bit more off. This look like it's just taken away. The tails are too long. Taken away from. And you notice I put that pumpkin in the middle because of this pumpkin I have here. I put that in there before that. Yes, I think this is the good size for it, this yellow. So let me cut this down some. To me, it's just hanging too much. And it ain't got to be much. Sorry, girl. I'm gonna be off in a minute. I'm sorry. I think she called me last week, a couple of weeks ago or something. Damn, I put on my airplane mode. Now she gonna think I'm hanging up on her. Well, I did hang up on her. Vanessa. I know I gotta get off here. So, Gary, why you hung up on me? I'm sorry, Vanessa. See, I said I was gonna call about that. So, she'll understand. She'll be laughing. So y'all, this is my final. Let me turn around straight so you might can see it. This will be on my website tonight, y'all. I don't think I'm gonna put it on my door. I can make me one myself. All right, I don't want this covering up my pumpkin stem. There's another one. Okay. All right, y'all, this is my final piece. You can see it better on my website. So go to my website. You will see this tonight. Maybe just a few minutes. I got to weigh it and measure it. That don't set too good in my eyes there. And you can see it better. You can see I'm barely touching it, but it's not even. I like my ducktails to be even, at least even. Oh man, I'm really screwing up. Something is going on with this. It's not smooth. That's much better. I don't want to cut it too much where it be much shorter. Okay, it's covering up my stem again. Okay, y'all, this is the final. I may have to cut these a little more, but you get the look. So this is it. My nice little cute bow, my pumpkin that ain't going nowhere. If anything go anywhere, maybe the flowers will leave, but this pumpkin, oh, I gotta pat myself on the back for that. First time I did a pumpkin sitting in the middle, so it came out really nice. All right, y'all, I'll talk to you later, and I promise when I come back, hey, Rebecca, I will be dressed where you can see my face. After my workout this morning, I didn't do nothing. I came right out here after my workout. Then after my workout and came in here, I went in the kitchen and did some cleaning. As you can see, I still have my apron on. No, you can't see. You might have seen it earlier. So let me call my girl right back before she say, girl, why you ain't answer your phone? I can hear her now. All right, y'all. See y'all later.